necklace, my son, the food, the outside. We're going to Canada, baby! Since the day your mother died, I've been taking care of you since then. But now. Oh, what is this book? Oh, it's the book, a survival book I got for you, Timmy, my son. I know you like those survival things.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now crossing a zone of
Yeah.
turbulence. Please return to your seats
Oh.
and keep your seatbelts fastened.
Oh. Don't worry, my son. Everything's gonna be alright. What? What? No. What's going
Flight
on?
attendants and cabin crew, please.
We're away. Say, but where am I? Where are we, Timmy? Jimmy, or whatever your name is. Ah, those are trees. That's a forest. No. Hello, everybody. So this is the forest playing hardcore mode, and this is the first time playing this game. So this is gonna be fun. Simply say this that my goodness, this guy is awful. So. Of course, I know a little bit about the game. It has come out quite a long time ago. So, of course, this is not the and not knowledgeable of gameplay. So, as you can see, I am going to probably get everything that's in the plane that's needed to survive. So, I'm playing hard code mode on purpose because the objective of this game is to be able to survive and have fun and see how far I can go in 100 days. So the objective of this series is to be able to survive 100 days and to be able to be successful and live pretty well. So of course you see that I'm gonna get materials from the plane that you usually get, and then afterwards there. So I'm gonna go on my travel to try to discover more things and prepare myself to survive as hardcore. So, of course, gathering the resources is one of the most important part. First of all, my first thought I was thinking is, first of all, find a base that's secure. And when I was running to go to the shores, I just found this boat and dead sharks. Well, I thought they were dead. I'm not sure if they are dead. So I tried to go closer. I thought that this plane was really good to be able to see things from the forest, have a water source, and all that. So the suitcases are quite interesting. I found quite a lot of things that can be useful for trying to survive in this environment. I thought I could get shark meat, but maybe it's already poison or whatever. But the thing that was surprising is that this is a good place. I have a boat, or it's a yacht. I don't know. And there's turtles. So when I saw the turtle, I was like, oh my goodness, maybe I can eat turtle. I know you can have turtle soup. I don't know if in this game you can have turtle soup. So when I was hacking at this turtle, I was like, man, hope that I can get something in return from having this turtle dead. And so afterwards, I got the meat of the turtle, and I didn't notice that you also get a trophy that was the head. So you won't see that scene. And you can use the shell. So I don't know what you can do with the shell, so I'm gonna probably check that out a little bit later. So I took everything from the turtle. So, like again, there's a lot of things, so I'm learning with the survival book that I gave to my son, Jimmy or Timmy, whatever his name is. And so the first step is of course to build fire. So I already acquired some of the materials to do it. Need to look a little bit further for that. And so when I was seeking all that, I was like, my goodness, I have found a really good place to be able to survive. So while looking everywhere and trying to find things and to put things into a good place and to acquire all the materials needed to make a camp. So first thing first is to make a camp. So looking everywhere, trees, sticks, rocks. I think I've really did well on seeking the place, and it wasn't far from the plane, so quite surprising. This maybe was destiny. In any case, so as you can see, I was gathering materials and all that stuff. So the objective, really, I wanted to try hardcore for my first gameplay with the forest, is to just have this experience. And so, of course, I'm doing this in a different manner than what I usually do for my videos, and just try new things. And so, wanted to try 100 days surviving in hard code mode in the forest. So, as you can see, getting important materials for try to build my base. It wasn't that hard actually. It was pretty fun and amusing to be able to uh, get all the materials and to work on them and to gather all this. Still learning. Like, I realized that the trees are quite easy to gather. Also, to say this, I put the option to regrow the trees because I don't want to have a problem with not having any more trees. So I led the option to regrowth of trees. So, so it's not probably going to be that bad as the gameplay, so hopefully that everything goes well. But it's quite airy, the place. Like, I didn't put any music, and so when you hear the wind and all the stuff, it's like really freaky and all that stuff. Like, I was so quiet during this whole game because I was like, okay, this is gonna be my nightmare for the next couple days. And so I'm like, the first day of this game, I'm like, okay, just try to build everything you need, resources and all that stuff. Try to survive. That's the best objective I can have. So I'm just gathering everything, preparing everything possible, and there. So scatter sticks. As you can see, I'm just so focused on just building my base. Like you see, I made a garden. I already have a water place. I figured out how the turtle shells work. I have a room. Now I'm gonna dry my meat of the turtle meats that I can farm it like crazy because they come like insane. Like, it's a farm. It's a literal farm to be next to the sea. So there. So it's really good, and I'll just having fun to try to build my base. Honestly, it was really enjoyable, and having the sea, it calms the situation down of the airiness of the forest. And there, so I started to build like the barricades. Wood. I don't know if this is the best option. Maybe some of you, if you think that it was not the best option to use this, it's called defensive walls. Um, why? Why defensive walls? Like, if something is going to attack me, I'm by myself in the island, so there's no really anybody. So, well, yeah, there's that guy who kidnapped my son, the creepy red dude. In any case, I will survive this, and this is going to be quite fun to have experience. And then I maybe can, if I escape from this place, put it on my resume as a survivor. So yeah, I tried to build walls. I realized that it demands a lot of logs. I didn't expected that, and I'm like calculating how much logs you can get. You can get for normal size tree 4 logs. For a bigger tree, the probability is 5 logs. So I'm like, okay, that's not as bad. And so my first thought when I see the sun going down and seeing the birds trying to take my meat away, try to kill them, shoot them off, but they don't leave. I tried to kill it, but yep, I did it. So I even got a trophy, but I don't know where to put it, so I just don't care and take the meat. It's more important. So feeding myself, this is the first experience I had burning myself. I didn't know I could actually burn. It was a big surprise for me, and I was like dumb, like just standing there like, okay, I'm burning, what to do? Jump in the water. That's probably the most insane thing to do. So there, so I almost died of burning myself because I wanted to cook meat because I was hungry. So it was really funny, and so I decided to save and then go to bed. Yeah, for the second day of my survival on this island. So, hope that things are gonna go well, but I just looked at things and looked everywhere, and like it started to be really scary at night. Like, the fire pit was really good, but honestly, it didn't just really reassure me much. So it was quite crazy to experience it. So finally, this is the second day. So hype! I'm gonna survive all this. This is gonna be the craziest day of all because I'm gonna build the wall. Yes, it is important to build this wall for my security, for my safety. I feel like it's better to build a wall, but at this moment I was trying to learn how to eat. Like, I don't know, the airplane crash made me forget how to live the basic life. How do I feed myself? How do I eat? Like, do I eat raw meat? Is that good? I don't know. I was like, maybe I have to cook. Oh, and then I realized that I had a meat I was cooking from last night this morning and I didn't eat it. So I just eat charcoal meat, but it was still good and sufficient. Then afterwards I realized a big problem will surge if I don't build this wall because, like, you can pass through the wall and I'm like, oh man. But in any case, I feel like my base is quite cozy. I have two water rain thing, and so I have soda, I have alcohol, I have bars, but I don't have any bars. I have an old pot. I don't know why I cannot use the old pot to gather water, but I boil it. Like, that will happen cool, but I don't have that option. And then I figure out that I found papers, and I don't understand the reason of those papers. So honestly, it's just a big question mark for me. So of course, I'm gonna continue my day into working to try to build this wall. And for me, what was interesting during all this building up and all that stuff is that it felt so relaxed. The sound without music and all that stuff, and hearing the big winds moving the humongous trees was again bringing that solitude of being on this island. But the fun of building was there, and I was like, this is hardcore. I think I will survive. It's gonna be not that hard than what I expected. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be fun. So I'm just growing all that stuff, and of course, I'm still thinking about my son that cannot buy this pervert. But in any case, what can you do? I have to try to live. It's like the plane. If you want to save the person next to you or your child, first you have to save yourself by putting the mask on, the oxygen mask on, and then give the oxygen mask to the partner on your side or your child. So safety first yourself, and then safety the person next to you. So I'm just following that rule. So I'm building my base and try to follow that mentality I have, hoping that I will survive all this. But at this moment, it's doing quite well. Building my base is quite fun. Like, I'm not a master builder. I cannot say I'm a master builder, and so this has become quite interesting to take care of all this and all. But wait, what? Oh no! Yeah, this is my neighbors. I just discovered I had neighbors. There's people on this island. I was so scared because he was screaming at me. So I was like, okay, well then, what do I do? I'm gonna go and check him out. So I'm gonna, hello, boom. And then I just attack. Look, they're so joyful. Oh, what? Oh, and then I saw that was really weak, and so I decided to run away to the yacht. I don't know if they can swim, so it's better to go the furthest away. Oh, well, yeah, they can come and follow me. So I don't know if they swim, so I just swam the best I can to that yacht, and just never looked back. It was so scary. Like, he gave me only 2 hits. I was just saying hello. And for whatever reason, he gave me 2 hits, almost killing me. So I'm like, okay, no, I'm going in. So I went in and checked things, and then I saw a head on a plate and a missing child. And I hope that wasn't the head of a child, because my goodness, that will make me sick in the stomach. And I found money, so I'm probably going to be rich when I get out of this land. And there's these weird drawings, and the captain hats, and this weird picture of a weird creature. Hope that that's not on the island. I don't believe so. If not, my members will be dead. And then I saw the teddy bear was actually on top of this yacht, so maybe a family vacation that turned bad, and I see that they were eating people. In any case, nothing was as bad, and I found this cassette player and a bed. And I just discovered that, yes, I can save in this place. I can sleep here. I was like, oh my goodness, this is wonderful. I have a safe place. I thought it was just safe because maybe the creatures don't come because they haven't come towards me and all this stuff. Then afterwards I discovered these cassettes and I'm like, oh my goodness, is there a hidden message behind? Is there something important? So I tried to make it work and it wasn't working at all. So I don't know if I was doing this correctly. And then I realized that you have to combine. And I tried to make it work and I didn't look at the buttons that were asking equip, combine, and all this stuff. And so I was trying to repeat this. Like I said, this is my first game through, so I was trying and I figured out that yes, that's how it does. And so this is what I got. It was actually surprising. Music!
Oh.
Oh. Yeah. And so I discovered that I have a music tape, so maybe that will help me to overcome the difficulty of the silence, the isolation. And I was trying to check if my neighbors were still present, and it seems like they weren't. So I decided, hey, let's go back to the base. And I wasn't crazy to make a wall. It wasn't a crazy idea. Freak! I almost died. My neighbors are psychopaths. So I'm like, okay, then I'm just gonna go work on the wall. Hope that everything's gonna be well. At least I have turtles and I can take care of all this. And then when I went back, I said, Turtle, I need to farm you. I need the meats. And so I've been trying to kill this turtle. Weirdly, he was tougher than what I expected. But in any case, I got the shell, got the delicious meat, and take it. Then afterwards, I realized that all my meat is gone. My neighbors took my meat. And I was so frustrated. I'm like, great, I don't have water because it hasn't rained. My food was taken away from me. I'm like, oh, snap it. And so my first thought is like, okay, well, I will just put the meat I just got and put it there. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I have thieves now. I have a homicidal, crazy psychopath killer neighbors and all that stuff. And I was like really desperate. I was like, my goodness, how am I going to survive? All this wood I have to take and to try to build a wall, it's too much. And so I decided to just cut and plan ahead. And I realized that I wasn't by myself on the island. And so it got me a little bit scared. And so just try to work, and I'm hoping that I will survive this journey of 100 days on this island. And I don't know if I will. Hopefully I do. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel to see more of my adventure in the forest. See you all. Let's go!